This is the Montana Fire Update for Saturday, September 16th. I'm Al Nash, a Public Information Officer with the BLM Montana-Dakotas. I'm filling in today for Chris Barth, who's on his way home from a fire assignment. The Northern Rockies is now at Preparedness Level 4, the first time we've been out of PL5 since August 10th. There are still 43 active large fires covering over 690,000 acres, but the number of hand crews, engines, and total number of personnel assigned to these fires has dropped significantly compared to just a few days ago. This picture tells the whole story. It was taken through the windshield of a Forest Service Type 6 wildland fire engine, which had been assigned to the Alice Creek Fire northeast of Lincoln. Every large fire has seen some amount of rain or snow in the past couple of days. A review of radar estimates of precipitation amounts again show that the eastern two-thirds of the state received more moisture than the rest of Montana. The system is moving out and skies have already started to clear in parts of the state. As you'd expect in the higher elevations where we receive snow, there were some significant accumulations. We've seen reports as high as 11 inches at a couple of reporting stations. But again note the heaviest snowfall appears to be along the Continental Divide. Let's take a quick look at some of the larger fires in Montana. The Rice Ridge Fire near Seeley Lake is now reported at 45% contained. They've released over 100 people since this time yesterday. The eastern side of the fire received as much as 3/10 of an inch of rain, while only 0.14 of an inch was recorded at Seeley Lake. They've also released about 100 fire personnel on the Meyers Fire in the past couple of days. It is now reported at 26% contained. All evacuations have been lifted. And they've released a large number of firefighters from the Lolo Peak Fire, which is now reported at 52% contained. There are still some area closures and evacuation warnings, but no evacuation orders are currently in place. On the Highway 200 complex, the Sanders County Sheriff's Office has evacuated Swamp Creek Road from Four Corners to the intersection of the east and west fork of Swamp Creek. Additional areas under evacuation orders include Glades Ranch, Cat Track Lane to Mountain Subdivision, and the residences between that are south of Blackjack Road and the Foothill Lane. The Alice Creek Fire has seen a significant amount of rain or snow the past 2 days, which has had an impact on the fire. The incident management team that's been on the fire will turn that fire back to the local forest on Monday. And crews are working to mop up and repair some fire lines on the Caribou Fire, which is northwest of Eureka. That's now reported at 50% contained. There are still some area closures in place. A community meeting has been scheduled for Monday night at the Libby Christian Church to update residents on the status of the West Fork Fire. Today, hotshot crews will continue burnout operations on the north flank of the fire. As always, if you're interested in updated information on these or any other fires burning in Montana or elsewhere across the West, please go to ncweb.nwcg.gov. Even as some areas and jurisdictions begin to consider changing current fire restrictions, it isn't a time to become complacent. Our recent moisture hasn't eliminated the drought, and it won't take long for things to dry out again. Please be careful with any open flame or any activity that has the potential to start a fire. Well, because we've seen a decrease in fire activity, we're going to cease doing these reports on a daily basis. But we will still keep you updated on the Montana-Dakotas BLM Facebook page. So thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you again next time.